How surprised are you at what he's done so early in his college career? Being, so, as Coach Sherman said, very raw out of high school.
We're pleasantly surprised and really very surprised. A lot of times, you know, young guys come into a system and just learning the language of what we're trying to do is difficult, and it takes them a fall and even a spring to fully understand. And for a guy coming from high school, he's really picked up our package very, very well. We knew he had the natural talent, but putting it all together and understanding how to get to an edge in his pass rush and when to drop and, you know, what keys to cover, he's really done a nice job picking those things up.
How's he done in coverage? I mean, you've got him out there covering jitterbug slots and wide receivers.
I mean, for a 6'5", 250-pound guy, he does an extremely good job. He's real athletic, and he's so long he can get his hands on receivers and disrupt people. So he's been very impressive that way.
Is it easier to find a guy out of high school who's in that 240, 250 range, who's like a basketball player, than it is to find a defensive end for a 4-3?
I think so. I think there's a lot of those guys around that are long, athletic, rangy types. I think that's what this package is made for, is those kind of guys, edge players that can do multiple things. And you know, there's only so many 6'5", 290 guys that can move like that. Those guys are tough to find. But I think there are, you know, I don't think there's a ton of Demontre Moores out there. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I think he's a special player, but that kind of a frame, yes, there are a lot of those guys out there.
On his, when he drops into coverage, is that something that y'all call from the sideline, or does he have keys that he reads?
No, it's part of the call. In part of our base package, he'll be rushing and dropping, and in our nickel package, even though in our nickel, we'll go to more four-man front stuff where he's a defensive end, but we'll have him drop and we'll be in multiple out of that. And then we have another package where we go to a three-man where he's a defensive end.